Welcome to our English Flow podcast channel. Hello, listeners. Welcome back to the English Flow podcast. I am your host, Sarah.
And I am Mark. It is great to be here with you today. How are you doing, Sarah?
I am doing very well, Mark. Thank you. I am excited about today's topic because it is very practical. We are talking about shopping, office, and technology.
Yes, this is a situation many people face. Whether you work in a big company or a small home office, you eventually need to buy new technology.
Exactly. Technology changes very fast. Sometimes our old machines stop working well, and we need to go shopping. Today, we will imagine we are buying new computers for our office.
That sounds like a fun challenge. But before we start our role play, we need to learn some important vocabulary words. These words will help you understand the conversation better.
Great. Let's look at the first word. The word is upgrade. Can you spell that for us, Mark?
Sure. It is spelled U-P-G-R-A-D-E. Upgrade.
What does upgrade mean?
To upgrade means to improve something. Usually it means you replace an old item with a newer, better version. For example, my phone is 5 years old. I need to upgrade to a new model.
That is a great example. The next word is very important for shopping. It is budget, spelled B-U-D-G-E-T.
Yes, a budget is the plan for how much money you can spend. If you have a low budget, you must buy cheap things. If you have a high budget, you can buy expensive things.
Correct. In business, we often say, is this computer within our budget?
Our third word is performance, spelled P-E-R-F-O-R-M-A-N-C-E. This describes how well a machine works. Does it work fast? Is it powerful?
Right. A computer with good performance can run many programs at the same time without stopping.
The next word is wireless, spelled W-I-R-E-L-E-S-S. This is technology that connects without using cables or cords.
We use this word a lot. We have wireless internet, Wi-Fi, wireless mice, and wireless headphones. It makes the office look cleaner because there are no messy wires.
I have two more words to add today. The next one is warranty, spelled W-A-R-R-A-N-T-Y.
A warranty is a promise from the company. If the computer breaks, the company will fix it for free. Usually, a warranty lasts for 1 or 2 years.
It is always smart to check the warranty before you buy expensive tech. And the final word is storage, spelled S-T-O-R-A-G-E.
Storage is the space inside the computer where you keep your files, photos, and documents. If you have a lot of files, you need a computer with a lot of storage.
Excellent. Now we have 6 new words: upgrade, budget, performance, wireless, warranty, and storage. Are you ready to start the discussion, Sarah?
I am ready. Let's talk about what our office needs.
So, Sarah, let's look at our situation. Our current office computers are 5 years old. They are very slow. It takes 10 minutes just to turn them on in the morning.
That is terrible. It wastes so much time. We definitely need an upgrade, but we have a difficult choice to make. Should we buy desktop computers or laptops?
That is the big question. Let's talk about the pros and cons of each one. What do you think about desktops?
Well, the biggest pro or advantage of a desktop computer is the performance. Usually, you get a more powerful machine for less money. They are also easier to repair.
I agree. Also, because they stay on the desk, they are harder to steal or break.
But there is a big con, or disadvantage. You cannot move them. You must sit at your desk to work.
Exactly. That is why I prefer laptops. The main advantage of a laptop is portability. I can bring the laptop to a meeting room, or I can take it home to work on the weekend.
Portability is nice. However, laptops have disadvantages too. They're usually more expensive if you want high performance. Also, the screen is smaller.
That is true. If we get laptops, we might need to buy extra monitors, which adds to the cost. Speaking of cost, let's talk about our budget.
We have a medium budget. We are not rich, but we are not poor. We have to decide, do we buy cheaper computers now to save money?
I think buying the cheapest option is a bad idea. If we buy cheap computers, they might have slow performance after only 1 year.
You are right. That is a disadvantage of buying cheap tech. But if we spend too much money, we won't have any budget left for other things, like new chairs or software.
It is a balance. I think we should choose laptops because we travel to clients often, but we should choose a model with a good warranty, just in case they break.
Okay, I agree with the choice of laptops. Now we need to think about the specific details. What brand should we look at, and where should we buy them? Since we decided on laptops, we need to look at the specific technical details. We need to make sure the performance is good enough for our work.
I agree. The first thing to check is the memory, or RAM. If we have low RAM, the computer will be slow when we open many tabs in the web browser.
That is very annoying. I think we need at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. What about storage? Do we have a lot of large files?
We have thousands of photos and some videos, so we need a big hard drive. I think 512 gigabytes is the minimum. 1 terabyte would be better.
Okay, so we're looking for a laptop with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. Now, where should we go shopping? Should we buy online or go to a physical store?
Buying online is often cheaper. You can compare prices easily on different websites. However, I prefer going to a real shop.
Why do you prefer the shop?
I need to touch the keyboard. I type all day, so the keyboard must feel comfortable. You cannot test a keyboard on a website.
That is a very specific but important detail. Okay, let's go to Tech World in the city center. They have a big showroom.
Good plan.
Imagine they are now at the store.
Look at this gray model here, Mark. It looks very professional.
Let me pick it up. Wow, it is very light. This is great for portability. It will be easy to carry in a backpack.
Let's look at the price tag. It costs $850. That is within our budget.
Does the price include any accessories?
Let me read the sign. Yes, it says it comes with a free wireless mouse and a carrying case. That is a good deal.
Wait, I see one problem. Look at the side of the laptop. It only has 2 USB ports. Is that enough for us?
We need to plug in a printer, a mouse, and sometimes a hard drive. 2 ports might not be enough. We would need to buy an adapter.
That is a small extra cost, but it is okay. The screen looks very bright and clear. I think this is the best option for us.
I agree. Let's find a salesperson and ask about the warranty before we pay.
The salesperson confirmed that the warranty covers any repairs for 2 years. That gives us peace of mind.
That is perfect. So we made our decision. We are buying the portable laptops with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let's go to the cashier and pay.
Mission accomplished. We have successfully shopped for our office technology. That was a productive conversation.
It really was. Before we finish the episode, let's summarize what we learned today.
First, we learned some key vocabulary. We talked about upgrading old machines to get better performance.
We also talked about budgets, which is the money you plan to spend. And we learned about storage for your files and wireless connections.
In our discussion, we compared desktop computers and laptops. We decided that portability was the most important thing for our specific office needs.
Exactly. Every office is different, so you must choose what is best for you. Now, listeners, we have a challenge for you this week.
Yes, we want you to use your English. Look around your room or your office. Is there one piece of technology you want to upgrade?
Maybe it is your phone, your TV, or your headphones. Ask yourself, why do you want to upgrade it?
Try to say 3 sentences out loud. For example, I want to upgrade my phone. My current phone has poor performance. I have a budget of $500.
That is a great way to practice. Good luck! Thank you for listening to the English Flow podcast today.
Keep practicing, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Goodbye, everyone!